How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and we just got the release of, as you can see on the left side of your screen, the LR Trunks and My banner, and we will be doing summons on that in the video you will see after this. Both be posted today. This is just going over the news for the movie celebration. We do not have any word on the Broly and Gogeta cards just yet, but there is some stuff in here that is super important, especially for free-to-play players and even pay-to-play players, just super important. So number one, we have the movie that you will see as you log in. I'm pretty sure it's only going to show once, so make sure you guys check that out. I guess unless you haven't seen the movie yet, then just turn your phone over or something, I don't know, but it forces to play. You can't not skip it. We also have the special missions, which I believe, if we go back here, does it show those missions? It doesn't. Well, let me see if, let me go into missions here, and I'm sure they will be in here. You can see there's daily missions, and then we have the part 1 here, so clear any story event 5 times, 15 times. That'll be super easy once you guys see the rest of this stuff. Recruit a character, super easy. Training, Dokkan Awaken, the specific character. So what are they? Prince of the Lost Planet Vegeta. Okay, so that's the blue Vegeta. I'm sure you guys know about the coat Vegeta and Goku, but consume at least 1,000 stamina, super easy. And then of course there's all the missions for the stages that we'll talk about in just a second. Next on the list is number 3, which is the Dragon Stone sale. Honestly, I just recommend picking up the 32 stones for $8. It's a really good deal. The other ones I wouldn't even bother with. I'm sure we'll get so these go through the February 11th, so I'm sure we'll get another sale when the Gogeta and Broly drop. Just wait for those. Just pick up the 32 stones and wait for those. Obviously, as we've already talked about, we have the LR Trunks and My banner. You guys can see it on the left side of your screen. It is a Rising Dragon Carnival, so it is a double rates LR featured banner, and you get 2 Elder Kais per multi. We are definitely summoning on that a little bit. I've got 700 stones, so I think we're going to drop 250 on it, and then we'll save the rest for Gogeta. Not really worried about Broly, but definitely want to pick up Gogeta. Alright, so there's a new special event. Okay, so it's not technically a story event. That's interesting. I thought it was a story, but it's a special event. So that probably means it's not going to come back as often as the stories, because the stories get reprinted a lot. So definitely you have to grind these units up while they're here. We've got the return of the Lord Slug event. I think he's a Pure Saiyans lead, so free to play Pure Saiyans lead, so you can definitely do that. We also got the Future Trunks Saga event. I don't think there's anything interesting in there. Oh wait, maybe you need, I think you need this guy's medals for the LR Trunks and My. So if you pull him, make sure to grind that out before it leaves. It leaves on the 17th, which honestly isn't that like far away, so make sure you do that if you do pull the LR Trunks and My. We got the Fight Against Despair, not that interesting. The Legendary Super Saiyan, I guess you guys can, is this where you awaken these guys? The Family Kamehameha? I mean, they're easy A units, they're definitely all great. We got the punching machine, which I know a lot of people are excited for, but really it's not that great. You can challenge it twice a day, and once you get the rewards from it once, you can't get it again. So, I mean, I guess it's cool for a few stones, but whatever. We also have a new Ultimate Clash, which goes until March 14th, so a long time. Don't forget, obviously play through it, get your rewards and stuff, but every week you can get more of the memories or whatever they're called. So I mean, LR Cooler is amazing, so definitely make sure you guys are doing that. Also, we got some training doubled and Baba Shop. Honestly, I think a lot of people underestimate this Baba Shop sales. I would, if you have the Baba Shop points, I pick up every single training item and pretty much every single awakening medal that's not like a common one, like event medals and stuff. I pick them all up every time I see them, so I think that's very important. We'll go through the I'm not going to play the story event. Oh crap, not the news. I'm not going to play the story event in this video, but we will check out the information on the story event, because these units are godly. They are godly. So You can get 4 different units from this. Obviously, you can get the Coat Goku first stage, the Broly second stage, the Frieza, which turns into a Golden Frieza, Goku turns into a Blue Goku, and Broly turns into Super Saiyan Broly, and then obviously Vegeta turns into Blue Vegeta. So you cannot awaken the first 3, the Goku, Broly, or Frieza yet. That comes with the second part of the event. So you can see them here. They don't look too great right now. Obviously, before they awaken, they only get HP, attack, and defense plus 30% for their leader skill, but the leader skill is not why you're using these guys. As you can see here, it shows his passive skill: attack and defense plus 50%, ki plus 3, plus an additional attack plus 40% when there's a movie bosses. So he gets attack and defense plus 50%, which you may feel like, that's not that great. But there are a lot of movie bosses category enemies in this game. Super Battle Road, Dokkan events, everything. Movie bosses is a huge category, and you're always fighting villains a lot, unless you're doing super Dokkan events. So this is honestly huge, especially the Coat Goku and stuff, same thing. I think the Coat Goku gets defense, so he's really good too. And not only that, I would suggest rainbowing every single one of these units except the Broly. Because the Broly shares the same name as the physical Super Saiyan Broly, but the Golden Frieza is a movie boss's support, which is insane. So you definitely want to grind these guys out, and they get Extreme Z Awakenings in the second part of the event. And they honestly, I run the Coat Goku on my Super Gogeta team on JP, and he is amazing. He tanks so good. This guy tanks really good too, this Blue Vegeta. I definitely suggest rainbowing all of these guys. I mean, if you don't pull the physical Broly, this guy's a decent option, but he's not as good as the other ones in my opinion. I don't think he Extreme Z Awakens either. It's just these two, just the top 2. So he's not like that great. I don't think he Extreme Z Awakens. I don't think so. It's these 2 guys. It's the Coat Vegeta, Coat Goku, and the AGL Broly, like Fury or whatever that comes with the Broly banner. So you definitely want to be using characters from the movie heroes. You can get up to like a 215% drop bonus or something like that if you use all movie heroes, which isn't that hard. I know Gogeta's not in the game right now, but you don't need to run like a category team to beat these events. So just run like honestly, if you just pull one of these guys, like if you pull Vegeta, what's his leader skill? 30%. Honestly, that's enough. That's enough. Once you awaken him, I think it's ki plus 2, maybe 50%. So honestly, that's enough. There are special missions which help you get the units themselves, and you will be completing the story event missions as well. So definitely grind these guys out. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot. I guess we can look at the LR chunks in my banner so you guys can see what it looks like. But I will be going over this as well in my summoning video. But as you can see, the SSR summon rate is doubled, so this is a godly banner to pull LRs on. If we don't get an LR in 250 stones, I may go deeper, just because I can use literally any LR. I don't have any LRs rainbowed, so it is pretty nice. There are a lot of featured units, including this is the LR Trunks here. So he is not he is not Trunks in Mai until he Dokkan Awakens, I believe twice. I believe you have to Dokkan Awaken him twice before Mai comes into the picture, which is why he doesn't have Hybrid Saiyans or anything at this stage. But he is a Time Traveler's category leader, which is the first one. Since we do not have Int Goku Black on Global, they're giving us this guy, and he's a pretty decent lead. You can definitely run the team if you pull this guy, and that team it's pretty good. Now without the Int Goku Black, it's not as good, but the Int Goku Black isn't really that amazing. People just use him for his leader skill, and I think he's really overhyped. Like, I don't even think I'm going to be summoning for him. I would much rather have the AGL meta cooler, but we'll see. So you got this guy. This guy's fodder. This guy's really good actually on Super STR. I think he reduces the damage received, so Super Battle Road, he's pretty clutch. This guy's fodder, 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 fodder. This guy's pretty good on Extreme Int as well. I think he gets the same thing, reduces damage received, so I think he's a little underrated. This guy's fodder. And these two, I believe, Dokkan Awaken with either, I don't think it's now. I think it's with the Goku, is it with the Goku Black banner? I can't remember. But I know these two Dokkan Awaken at some point. I don't think they do now. I could be mistaken, but they are they are orb changers, so I mean, they aren't like amazing, but if you have to, I mean, you can run these guys on like the Android team with Super 17, but, or not Super 17, Ranger 17, but I don't think really that many people run that team, so I don't know, they might not be that useful, and then just some SRs, but honestly, these two are the best featured units on the banner other than the Zamasu, this Trunks here, and then the LR Trunks, so it's not terrible to pull those units, but definitely not the ones you want to be going for. Really just this guy is all you really want. And of course, the last spot is a guaranteed SSR as usual, and it is a 95% chance to be unfeatured. So that is honestly what you want. You want an unfeatured unit in that last spot because you most likely, I think it's like a 9.8% chance I saw or something to get an LR per multi, which is crazy. So I might go a little in on this banner, especially if we start getting lucky and stuff, and I don't know, we'll see. So definitely stay tuned for that summoning video. But this is it for the news today, guys. We got the Broly and Gogeta coming, so hopefully you guys are excited. Sorry for no videos like throughout this week and stuff. I'm trying to build this channel, but I got real sick this week and just have not been able to. I'm sure you guys can tell through my voice a little bit, but I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.